This is me. And these are my kids. And this is our life. And this is our TikTok. Well, technically it's my TikTok, but you'll see the kids here. You get the gist. I'm making breakfast for the boys, and I'm making them oatmeal waffles. I realized they both go through the most spontaneous growth spurts. So Joshua is approaching preteen and Jaden is a teenager. They need so much food to stay full. I wanted to find something that I can give them first thing in the morning that is heavy enough to fill them up and hold them over until lunchtime. My kids will excessively eat snacks between breakfast and lunch. And I don't know if it's boredom or if it's actual hunger. I know I've always been told that oatmeal is heavier and it'll hold you over longer. So I was like, let me see if oatmeal waffles, pancakes, muffins even exist. Found a recipe and I've been making them ever since, and it really does work. I put the ingredients list, I'll put the recipe up here for you guys. I blend up oats and I add bananas and almond milk. And then sometimes I'll add a little bit of cinnamon or nutmeg and like a little bit of sugar in it just to give it like a little bit more sweetness. And then I'll either put them in a muffin tray, put them in the waffle maker, or make them into pancakes and, make them on the stove. And it works like a gem. It really actually does. And it holds them over. Peanut, yes. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jaden? Hang on. Did you clip your fingernails?
No.
Go clip your fingernails, please. And use the scrub brush to scrub your fingers, too. There's dirt underneath your nails. Okay, sorry. So with the oatmeal waffles, I also made eggs. I had to add spinach and tomatoes because I love spinach and tomatoes into my eggs. So I force it on the boys. And they eat it all, so, they're not complaining, so not only are they getting something good that's good for them. Hello?
Oh, recording right now. My bad.
Alright, bye-bye. And I made more sausage, and everything came out great. And breakfast is so simple, you really can't screw it up unless you really cannot cook. Breakfast is a no-brainer. Most of us learn how to cook, a little bit at least, with breakfast food. So if you mess up breakfast, you're really off to a bad start. I already told you guys, I cook based on what I'm craving. I cook based on the things that I know that I really, really want to eat. Sometimes I'll ask the boys, and sometimes I'll just go into the kitchen and start making what I want to make. Everyone's going to eat regardless, So for lunch, I took chickpeas. I put them on a baking sheet. I tossed those in the oven to roast. I did season them. I seasoned them with a little bit of chili flakes, salt, pepper, and I think maybe garlic salt. Don't quote me, but I believe I probably put garlic salt on there, or garlic powder, or onion powder. They were seasoned, okay? They were seasoned. Added cut up squash and tomatoes. And then I mixed them all together and I tossed them on top of some arugula. Then I put some lemon juice on top of that. It was so good. It's so refreshing. It's light and it's refreshing, and it just, it's hard to explain in words. It's more of something that you experience when you actually taste it. And then after you eat, the way that you feel, you know what I mean? It doesn't make you feel like you need to go take a nap because you have the itis. You're full. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to not overeat food that you make at home but when you get fast food, it's easier to overeat. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. It's like I said, it's something you have to experience to know the difference, because I can't really articulate it. I don't know how to put it in words, but it's an experience. So I do love to DoorDash, but I do it really for convenience. And then sometimes it's really because I just kind of want what I want. And with that, I also made fried chicken. I do not fry chicken often at all. I fry chicken probably once a year, if that, maybe once a year. It's tedious. That's the primary reason. It's not for health reasons. It's tedious. Once you learn how to fry chicken, and I mean like thoroughly, like the right way, the beginning, the whole process from cleaning it. After I clean chicken, I don't even want to fry it. Like, the cleaning process is tedious as hell. So I try to make sure that when I do get chicken wings or drumsticks, which is a rarity because I don't like to fry chicken anyway, that I always get them from Wegmans anyway. Getting them from Wegmans, they're the most clean. They have taken off the greater majority of all the feathers and all the hair. And even still, I don't feel like cleaning it. You know what I mean? But I can't not clean it thoroughly. It'll get underneath my skin. I can't not clean it off thoroughly. Like, you don't just take chicken and put it in a bowl of water and, rinse it a few times and then pat it dry and then go straight to the whole entire frying process. You gotta burn off the hair. You gotta pluck off the feathers. I'm like, no, it's not for me. It's never been for me because I don't like how tedious it is. I just don't want to spend all day or afternoon doing all that. So that's the primary reason as to why I just don't. I also wanted a little smoothie, which I do plan on having once I have Jax. I am implementing a diet plan because I'm going to be breastfeeding for a year and my milk needs to literally be like liquid gold. It's already liquid gold, but I need it to be like premium liquid gold. So I will be juicing a lot more once he's here. But I was craving a smoothie. So I took some kale and kiwi and I added some water and I blended it up and then I tossed it in the freezer so it could thicken up even more and be like a little slush. And it was really good. Sometimes I just go on this binge where I crave nothing but like citrus. I just want it. So I had it. This bread is focaccia bread and I got it from Wegmans. I did not make it. I've never made focaccia bread before. I do want to try making it. It's simple enough. I mean, I already know how to make bread myself. I've made bread plenty of times from scratch. So I do want to try and make this in the near future on my own. But for tonight's dinner, I'm just going to be lazy and use what I bought. And with our water, I have these cute, adorable little blueberry infused ice cubes. As good as it feels to take off your bra after a long ass day, it feels equally great to lock your doors and set the alarm. If you're dying outside of my front door, you have a 99.9% chance that you will not make it because I am not unlocking my door, taking my alarm down after I set it. I am that person. I am that friend. I am that sibling where if you randomly, just out of spontaneity, show up to my house, unannounced, uninvited, unexpected, I will just watch you from my security camera from inside. You can call my phone. You can text me 1,000,000 times. I'm not putting my bra back on and I'm not opening the door. I'm a hermit crab. I will do no such thing. Don't come to my house for any kind of emergencies whatsoever. Because once the bra is off and once that alarm is set, the boys have both had dinner already. Jaden is taking his shower. Joshua's next. And then me. I'm off of work tomorrow. And then I go back in on Friday. An eventful day. Joshua did have home instruction, but his teacher texted me and told me she was having a family emergency, so we rescheduled for Saturday afternoon. He was fine with it. He was happy. It's a done deal, honey. It's over. So I noticed Joshua was taking a super long time during bath time. So I knock on the bathroom door to make sure everything is okay. Because Joshua likes to be in the bathroom, and he does what we used to do when we were kids. mixing conditioner together and shampoo and all types of nonsense.
So you like my pillow?
Yes.
Are you relaxing?
Yes, I'm sleeping. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, don't fall asleep in the tub.
I go in there and this kid is, completely stretched out in the bathtub, laying on my pillow. It's safe to say I'm not the only one getting enjoyment out of my bath pillow. He loves it. Every single time I go in there now, this kid is stretched out, covered in bubbles, laying back like he worked a tedious, long, strenuous work week.
Don't fall asleep in there, please.
It's bad.
Yes, because you can drown.
But hey, that's okay. I can only imagine being a kid has to be some kind of stressful. I was stressed as a kid. So it's just cute to see him like that, like a little old man, just laid out like he's just so exhausted. And now it's bedtime, so I will see you guys in the next one. Good night. Mwah.
Yeah, he gonna flip. Right, this shit gonna push him over the top.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He might be right. This shit gonna push him over the top.
Yeah.
Sound like a personal issue.
Oh, that's
Not
beyond
our
personal.
problem.
I mean, hey, if you want to hurt yourself because you
I
can't
just
handle
worry
this,
about him coming around here. That's all I care about. I don't trust him.
everybody who has done me wrong has gotten their karma, if not immediately, in upcoming weeks to months. Everybody gets their karma. I'm not even on the delivery team. I have nothing to do with that shit. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Again, I say, if you start looking around after you realize your life is legitimately going down the shitter and you can't figure out why, look at the fucking company you keep. Look around at your doings. Look at your fucking behavior. Look at your goddamn gallivantics. We really got grown-ass people out here who will sit up here and cry and say, like, why am I going through all of this shit? Why is this all happening? Meanwhile, it's your fucking karma. It's the consequences of your damn stupid-ass actions. Like, why are you so damn surprised? Did you really think there were no consequences for being a fucking liar? Did you really think there was no consequences for trying to ruin people's life? If you had told me that this year was going to go the way that it went, I would have never believed you. Is it anything like what you expected? Like even close?
Like realistically, he predicted about that he was lying about certain things.
Like you meet somebody, the terms are love, and they ruin your entire life. Or they try to, in a matter of months. We were just strangers. A little over a year ago, we were strangers. And now look at us. People are scary.